What is the sound of a world falling apart? It's the sound of surfaces fighting. It's the sound of energy dying. Okay, imagine a world without friction. He wouldn't be able to hold this mug. In fact, he wouldn't be able to stand here. He'd slide into that wall. The screws holding this building together would back themselves out. The world would literally fall apart. But too much friction? And our machines grind to a halt. We walk a fine line between slipping and sticking every single second of our lives. Welcome to the world of tribology. It comes from the Greek word tribos, meaning to rub. It is the science of three things: friction, wear, and lubrication. It sounds like a niche subject, something only engineers in basements worry about. But actually, it's the oldest science we have. 4,000 years ago, the Egyptians figured out that if you pour just the right amount of water on sand, it reduces friction by half. They didn't have a word for it, but they were the world's first tribologists. They realized that the interaction between two surfaces changes everything. Look at this table. Smooth, right? Like a mirror. Wrong. To a physicist, there is no such thing as smooth. If you shrink down to the microscopic level, every surface is a landscape of peaks and valleys. We call these asperities. When you slide a book across a table, you aren't just sliding flat objects. You are dragging one mountain range upside down across another mountain range. Those peaks crash, lock, and break off. That resistance? That's friction. Those breaking peaks? That's wear. So, we know the theory. But let's look at where this battle is fought in the real world. Let's start with the machine you care about the most. Your body. You are a tribological masterpiece. Think about your knees. Bone on bone should be a disaster. It should grind down in a week. But nature invented the ultimate lubricant, synovial fluid. It's slippery. It changes thickness based on how fast you move, and it's self-replenishing. It makes your joints more slippery than ice on ice. When tribologists design artificial hips, they are desperately trying to copy what your body does naturally. Now, let's talk about your wallet. Did you know that roughly 1/3 of the fuel you put in your car isn't used to move you forward? It's burned up just fighting friction inside the engine. The pistons rubbing against the cylinders, the gears grinding. If tribologists could reduce friction in cars by just a few percent, we would save billions of gallons of fuel and reduce global carbon dioxide emissions massively. We aren't just greasing wheels here. We're trying to save the planet. But what happens when we leave Earth? Things get weird. On Earth, oxygen creates a thin layer of rust or oxide on metals. It acts like a microscopic barrier. But in the vacuum of space, there is no air. If two pieces of bare metal touch, the atoms get confused. They don't know which piece of metal they belong to. They bond instantly. It's called cold welding. Imagine trying to fix a satellite. You touch a bolt with a wrench, and the wrench becomes part of the satellite forever. That's why the Mars rovers are tribological marvels. Their lubricants have to work in freezing temperatures in a vacuum for years without ever being changed. If the lubrication fails on Mars, there is no mechanic to call. The mission is over. So, where do we go from here? The future of tribology is looking back at nature. It's called biomimetics. We used to think smooth meant fast, but shark skin is rough. It has tiny riblets that channel water and reduce drag. We are now designing swimsuits, boat hulls, and even wind turbine blades with shark skin textures to slice through the air and water more efficiently. We are studying geckos to understand how to create adhesives that stick without glue. We are studying the texture of lotus leaves to make self-cleaning windows that repel water and dirt, reducing wear. Tribology is the science of the in-between. It's the invisible negotiator in every interaction in the universe. It determines how long your phone lasts, how far your car drives, and how well your knees work. It is the battle between the desire to move and the resistance of reality. So the next time you don't slip in the shower or your car starts on a cold morning, thank a tribologist. and maybe appreciate a little bit of friction. It's the only thing holding us together.